Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? So we got another frosty one today. Holy cow, I got woke up again this morning by one of them frostquake things where the ground splits open and it sounds like a shotgun going off next to your head. That was, about 10 to 4 this morning. You know, can't do it through the day. No, because it's not cold enough, but at night, yeah. Bang! And you're like, holy crap. Oh. And, geez, it wasn't too much before then that I actually finally fell asleep. It was a rough night. So anyways, I was thinking today of going and moving some sheets of steel down there to find my 1/4 inch and cut the strips I needed out of that, but I'm like, I don't feel like that today. I'm just gonna go remeasure it again and go grab some stuff at the place uptown here. I think it was two 10-foot lengths should be lots, but I'm just gonna go double make sure, just, you know, measure twice, cut once kind of thing. And we'll go pick that up and then bring her down and get some more measuring going and start cutting some pieces for it, I guess. And maybe today we can hammer out the rest of this bucket and we'll be all done. Well, besides the paint and stuff, if I do paint it or whatever. And probably a couple other things here and there, or whatever, you know. But anyways, let's head her down to the garage first. We'll do some measuring and see what we're gonna get. I'm still not 100% sure what I want to get for thickness wise. I was thinking maybe 1/4 inch, maybe 3/8. I don't know. Thicker would be better, but then you're adding more weight and back and forth, up and down. And so I'm probably just go with 1/4. I think I don't know. We'll see. I'll double look sure at it down here. But anyways, let's head her down and we'll go measure. Alrighty, so yeah, that's roughly about 6 feet for doing from there up to the top, and from there back there, and then from there down to the bottom. So I'm going to get two 10-foot lengths, and I'll have extra for sure. And you never know, might put it on somewhere else too, who knows. We also got to make Dewey plates for here, so that actually might work too if I did 1/4 inch plates that were 3 inch wide, I think I was thinking too. So that'll make a pretty good little extra protection plate there. And yeah, so I guess we'll head her up to the metal place. There should be open now. And look at the rust from the other day. Rust from when we were messing around with it in the snow. Oh well, rust is going to happen, but I don't know. What do you do? Can't do much about her, but we'll have to get her cleaned up, get her painted, I guess. But I kind of want to wait for a good day so I can do that outside so you can get some good light on it and really make sure you're getting her slopped on real good, because I think I'm just going to brush it. But I'll have to get my brush going on my grinder here, I think. I got like a twisted wiry brush thing for that, and that'll scrape her up pretty good and get her somewhat cleaned up, and then blow it off with some air compressed air, and then start slapping her to her. I don't think I'm gonna prime it. I guess I could get a can of primer first maybe, but I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, let's head her up to the metal store. Alright, so we're good. We got her just sticking out the side a little bit there. It's not too bad. Must be backing a truck up or something. But anyways, let's head her home and start measuring up for our bucket. Alright, so we're just recharging the air compressor back up because I shut her off the other day and let the dryer drain out and let her drain right empty. So that'll be a few minutes. What are we sitting at now? Almost up to 40. Almost. But anyways, what I did was, I'll show you after, but what I did was just basically hold this piece up to the bucket and drew a little line on it, and I'm going to do her a little extra wider cut here because I got to do a little bit of a bevelly thing at the bottom here too, but I don't know yet how much, so I'm going to have to figure that out after. But we'll cut this one first, and that should give enough. I guess I could always leave a little more and then trim the rest off, but because that'll leave about another 1/4 inch, so it's going to cut about there roughly. So maybe that wouldn't be actually too bad, but I think maybe I'll just leave a hair a little bit more, and I can always take more off, but it's a lot harder to put more on there. So but anyways, we'll wait till that finishes up, and then we'll do the first cut. Okay, so roughly that's the first profile. You can see it's just a hair bit off there, not much. But that's basically going to give me the angle of this. And make sure I turn it the right way, that'll help even more. So that'll be roughly, whoops, roughly something like that. And actually I don't mind that extra little bit I left on top. There you go, see? So that'll get glued onto there, and then we'll have to figure out our anglage there compared to the anglage there for the next big one. So, but now, oh yay, it's finally done. Now will this one work over here? Should. It'll be really close. That's pretty good. It's off a hair, but it's nothing that the welder can't fill in. So what I'm going to do is, technically I should have the same angle here, which I do. So all we need to do is line up this, pardon me, scribe a little line there, and cut that one. And just because I'm not a super pro at this thing yet, what I like to do before I actually cut it is just put it down and just give it a quick little psh, and then it'll tell you, as long as you got the smaller end there against your straight edge, it'll tell you where it's going to cut. So you can see there, it's pretty good, and this end, that end's out a hair bit, but I think I'm going to cut her there. We can always fix her up after, right? So actually I could just, there, that'll be better. Oh, I'm all twisted. I'm all twisted. I'm still twisted. Come on, baby. Okay. So, yeah, that's probably pretty good. All right, so let's go. Oh, I got stuck. Okay, let's go again. Just blows through that like something in there, eh? Sweet. Cookies. Alright, so I just got one little tack weld holding that on. I'm going to leave her roughly about a 3/4 inch, what do you call it, gappy thing around the whole outside, so I'll have lots to weld to. So anyways, here we go with some more. Alright, so this is going to be the fun part because the angles are totally different again, and I got like this angle on the end of this piece now, so it's going to be totally off, but anyways, we'll get basically the length cut, and then I'll have a little bit of a shorter piece to work with to get the right angles and stuff on the end here and stuff on the end there. So what I'm going to do first is just hold this thing up and get her somewhere close, and this is why I got extra materials. So we'll cut her about there somewhere, and we'll get that one cut and we'll be right back. Okay, this should be a little more manageable. So we got a square edge here, and no, that's all right. So we got lots extra, which is good. So basically what we need to do is get her up to roughly our 3/4 inches. Somewhere's, whoa, oh, cord stinks. Okay, somewhere in there. So now what we need to do is draw a little line here. Draw a little line about there. So when we connect those two up, it should mesh right up. And that can just get cut straight off. Okay, let's go cut these fellers now. Okay, so we got a couple of these side pieces with their specific angles, and we got one here kind of mushed on there, ready to tack on. For good measure, and slide this down. Squish it together. Tack her again. I should probably do an underneath tack here. Ooh, I don't like welding upside down. It's not much fun. And here, I guess, too. We'll need them for the other side to hold it on in place. And I'll get this welded up and show you how she looks when she's all welded. And carbon copy for this side. We just gotta throw our glove back on here and get a couple little spots. And I think we're good. So we can go ahead and finish weld all this. Right? One more here. Alright. Get up. And lots of cable. Yeah, okay. Here we go. forgetting to dip my tip here and keep getting bunged with slaggy crap, and then the wire starts sticking, but keep chipping her out. I don't really like using that stuff too much. It's like a waxy stuff. Works good for not sticking, but then it just really stinks. It's like burning candles all the time, and it makes kind of a mess. Anyway, here we go. Now we got it all the way down. Just going to do this little seam right here. Hopefully. Let's see it. Not too bad, not too bad at all. A little bit right here. Well, we got that piece on, we got the far piece on. Looks pretty good. I think that should be fairly strong. I got to do a bit of welding on the underneath part yet, but I'm going to, pardon me, tip her up a bit first. So there's the other side here. Let's go have a closer look maybe. Yeah, so that's looking a little bit better like a side of a loader bucket. Kind of don't know if I'm going to do one down the back or not. I'm kind of thinking not. I don't know, I probably could, but all that's really going to be for anything is for anything aesthetic-y looking, you know. It's not going to really do anything there. This is designed to, it's still hot, but strengthen the side quite a bit. It was a lot floppier. I should have showed you that before, actually. If you hit it, it would kind of for quite a long time, and now it's pretty much stops right off. So that's good. Now, I guess while I'm kind of in the mood and cutting stuff, maybe I'll think about cutting the piece for back there, and probably wouldn't be really a super bad idea just do the whole thing right across, but that's gonna be probably more than I got left here. Looks like it. Yes, not quite enough. Now, interestingly enough, I got both sides done. Oh yeah, I guess I would have got into a bit more if I would have done down the back side, which I didn't. So we didn't do the back side, but anyways, I'll get a measurement of that piece we're going to need, and we'll come in and we can probably cut it right on the saw, because it'll probably be a square cut. Oh, I like that idea. Alrighty, she's wagging like a tail. Says, cut me, cut me. So anyways, 44.5 inch roughly should get her between the welds. I don't want to go any wider than that, so I'll show you what I mean in a sec here. But anyways, here we go. Nice cut saw here. Gotta love that. I can't remember now if I showed you the other day. When I was cutting this piece, I had to cut a little hair piece off it here. Now, where did the hair piece go? Hang on a sec, I gotta find it. There it is, I found it. Can't believe how thin I got that cut, eh? See if I can get you a better view here of it. It's probably maybe around the thickness of a business card-ish. It's I didn't measure it or nothing, but that's a pretty good cut. I'll tell you, to get her that thin, you know, I just had to take basically the width of the blade off, and this was kind of the last little bit that was left over, and holy, I don't think she'd go much thinner than that without tearing off, so that's pretty impressive. I like that. That's really cool. Alright, so this piece we're going to mount kind of, oh Nelly, kind of like something like that-ish. She'll need some fine tuning, of course, here, there, and everywhere, but that'll give her a little bit more strength for when I got a full load on there, and it'll want to push up instead of just tear that piece right off. So we'll weld that probably solid all the way across, I would imagine. Stay. And yeah, I think that should pretty darn near do it for actual fabrication part. I just gotta kind of go over it with the welder and do a little bit more here or whatever if I find a spot that I missed or something stupid, and you know, stuff like that. So, but anyways, I'll get that glued on. See, I got more stuff on my lens. Sweet. And it's just too bright, too dark, too bright, too dark, too bright. But anyways, I'll get that on, and then we'll have a look-see at the end here. Well, I think we are finally fabbed. Finally fabbed. There's that other plate on there. It seemed to mush in pretty good. So now what that's going to do is, when I'm got it hooked and I got a load of dirt in there and I'm driving with it, when it's bouncing, it makes it really hard on those front things, right? It's always wanting to kind of pull on them and peel them up, so this will help prevent that from happening, hopefully. And it's going to have to basically buckle that piece in or out or whatever to actually bend those now, so that should add a whole whack lot more strength to her. So that's looking pretty good. So I guess, oh, I see a spot I missed, of course, so it's not a huge big deal there, but maybe if I remember before I start painting, I'll nail it. But anyways, yeah, it shouldn't really matter there. But yeah, everything looks pretty decent. Kind of went over everything and looked at everything again, and I tried welding a spot here on this lip thingy. I was thinking, should I take this lip piece off now, or should I just leave it? I thought, oh, maybe I'll try welding it, but some knob had to go the other day and try the bucket out, so it made it all wet and grimy under there. So yeah, I couldn't weld that too well, so I guess we'll just leave her, and I'll probably get her blasted out with some compressed air maybe there, and then I'll just load her full of primer or paint or something, and that should keep her good. Now I guess we need to think about paint and primer and paint. I'll have to maybe my wife wanted to go down to the Home Depot, so maybe I'll run down there with her and see what they got for primer and stuff. I don't know if they're gonna, I guess they'll have metal stuff there. Probably not super good metal stuff, but seriously, I don't really need, like, you know, $1,000 paint job on this thing. It's just going to be used for dirt, so I know all inside and underneath and that, along the sides, on the inside and outside, are just going to get trashed again. So yeah, I'm not going to go super crazy on the paint, but I'll try to clean her up a little bit more, you know, and then maybe we'll get some paint slapped on her, like, you know, like this kind of stuff. It's got to come off, right? It's all sloppy and stuff from walking on it and whatever, but especially inside where it's all wet and rusted on us now. So it doesn't take long. That's just like a surfacey kind of rust. It's not actually like rusted into the metal yet, I don't think, hopefully, anyways. But down here it was pulled up pretty good on bare metal. It doesn't take long. A bit of bare metal, a bit of oxygen, a bit of water. There you go, rusted. Holy cow. But anyways, yeah, once we get some paint to her, she'll be alright. Now, for some reason, I didn't notice it before, but it seems like it's bowed up on the end here. I wonder if it's done that today from when I welded it. See the bit of a gap there now, eh? So could have been heat from, you know, both ends are kind of bowed up, so maybe it's heated up and now it's shrunk and it's pulled that up. Man, that's got to be a lot of strength, eh? How do you fix that now? You don't. You drive on, and it'll probably kind of start a wear fuddy in the middle, but like I say, this is just going to be used for either snow or loosely piled dirt kind of thing after it's been dumped out of the trailer and sat maybe a day or two, you know, and then we'll scoop her up and then take her back to the hole and fill her in. So she should work. I think it'll be alright. It's too late now anyways, I can't straighten that, so maybe she'll come back on its own. I don't know. It's probably still a bit, yeah, it's pretty warm there yet, so who knows, it might, I don't know, who knows, probably won't come back now, but we might be screwed, but she'll still work. It's not like I'm going to be using her for scraping down real hard on, like, you know, asphalt or anything like, you know, cement or nothing that's going to wear it off really fast. It's just basically, like I said, the loose, sandy, gravelly stuff, so she should be good. She should be good. But anywho, I'm going to probably call her a day. I can't really do much else to it now. It's got to cool down and stuff, and then maybe tomorrow or Wednesday is actually supposed to be fairly a bit warmer, so we might get her cleaned up and throw a coat of primer on her. I would like to get some of that self-etching primer stuff. I don't know if it comes in the can though. It might be just regular stuff. I've had pretty good luck with that self-etching stuff, but the regular stuff, not so much, you know. So we'll figure that out though. We'll go down and see what they got and go from there. So I guess that's it for today. like I say, tomorrow I don't know what we're doing. Maybe we'll get into a bit of cleaning or something, and then start slapping some primer to it, or maybe wait till Wednesday we can get it right outside and start slapping her to her then. But we'll figure it out. It's supposed to be below 0 tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't know yet until we get there. So, but anyways, yeah, I'll call our day for today. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching again today, and have a good night, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Oh, something apparently came from Rock Auto today. Holy cow, that's a pretty big box. I don't know what it is. It's really light too, so let's head her downstairs and have a look-see. Alright, let's crack this open here and see what it is we got. I think I kind of know, but I didn't kind of expect it to be kind of this big. I got some other parts come from the truck, for the truck, and it's some of the EVAP stuff. So I got this thing here. That is, I do believe, this thing that goes actually underneath by the fuel tank. There's one of the things, and this is the thing that's on top of the solenoid valve thing that's on top of the intake. So the other part I got is, oh, poppy things. Oh, maybe not. Not too good. Anyways, let's get this box out. Looks like that's all that's in there right now. They always send you these collectible things here. I got a few of them now. Oh, so we don't even have a double yet. So we got this one here, that one, that one, that one. They always send you those kind of cool things. But okay, so that's good. Now we gotta crack this box open. And I think I might have had to kind of get a couple of the same things here, but I think I kind of maybe messed up when I ordered stuff, but that's okay. No biggie. So this is part of the EVAP hose, and yeah, it looks like I did. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I did all right. This is the thing I'm pretty sure that hooks onto the big canister there, and I think this is maybe the thing that's screwing up. That's not venting the tank the way it should be. Yeah, I did screw up, I think. Oh, maybe not. Hang on. Okay. I think we're okay. This is actually a filter. There's a filter in here, and the stock trucks, when they mounted them, they this fits up sort of in by the back tire, mounts onto the frame and stuff, and then this thing wraps around into that charcoal canister filter thing. That's how these things work. You just squeeze these open like that, and then it releases. Kind of cheesy, but anyways, these things apparently are mounted like pretty much right. Well, I don't know if that's the, no, I don't think that's the mount, but anyways, it's mounted apparently fairly close, and what happens is these things get all bunged up and suck a bunch of crap in. You can see the little filtery media stuff in there, and ends up screwing up your, this is another valve thingy here too, right? So what they want you to do is get a 5/8 hose, run it from here, and all the way up to the top of the transmission, so she's up and high and out of the, oh, look at that, nice, broken already. Well, I could probably glue that. But anyways, yeah, so we'll have to fix that up when the weather turns better, because I'm going to have to probably get up, and I don't know if I got to drop the tank again. I kind of hope not, because that really sucked. But yeah, and this I think just plugs in. It's really close. I can't really remember now from looking at it, but anyways, yeah, that's what this thing is supposed to be. And now what happens? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. I can't remember now, but one of these, I can't remember now exactly how it worked. But I think this thing stays on back there. I don't know. There's a bunch of crap here. We'll have to figure it out when we get to it and try to find the rotten old pieces that are underneath there and then replace them as needed. But yeah, there's another like a solenoid opening valve thing there, right? So if that screws up, then, you know, the tank will get pressurized, which I think it was doing. So it, I don't know, she's all screwed up right now, but this should hopefully fix that rest of that code that I've got on the dash right now. So, but we won't be doing that kind of right away. She's going to be a wee little bit until we get to that, but we'll just kind of throw her all back in this box here, ready to rock when we're ready to rock. But anyways, someday we'll get to this, and like I say, it's going to be a fairly nice day so I can get her up and get underneath there and look at her and stuff, so now maybe that was the vent thing. I can't remember now. There's like a opening thing or something here. I can't remember. You guys might know by looking at them a bit more better, but I haven't really sort of investigated too far into this kind of stuff yet, right? So, but anyways, we'll figure it out when we get to her. But anyways, we'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good day.